everybody. Hi, my name is Janelle, or BossJellybean, and today I'm going to be doing some drawings. Oh, hey, Kate. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you like the emotes. Oh, we should put on some music, huh? There we go. That's better. Yeah, so today I'm going to be drawing some emotes. A bunch of people on Threads did a poll yesterday and today about who I was going to draw, and the winner was Astarion. It was actually really close between Astarion and Halcyon, and I had said that if it was a tie, I would have made an emote of them kissing, but Astarion won in the end. But in future polls, if you want to see two people from Baldur's Gate 3 kissing as an emote, go try and rig my polls, I guess. But yeah, so today I'm going to be drawing Astarion. I had a pretty obvious concept for his emote, which is going to be him biting an arm. Gonna do like a little nom nom emote. You can see some of the other ones I've been working on. I did a Gengar that was animated casting Nightshade. I did a Clefairy saying yay. I did a couple different ones of Espeon. And then in the Baldur's Gate 3 series, I have this one of Shadowheart that y'all can see of her very angry. And then I'm also in the middle of working on this one of Carlatch. It's way not done, but it's gonna be Carlatch dancing. But yeah, but today we're gonna be drawing Astarion biting. Doing a nom nom bite kind of emote. Also, a thank you to Arcane Anthems, the music in my pre-roll, and then also what we're listening to right now is their music. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to it, I guess. So we're gonna pick out a sketching color, which I like to use like a light blue. In art school, they have these like light blue pencils that you generally use for sketching and for animation, and in my digital drawings I use the same thing because I'm a creature of habit. So and then I'm going to turn off any pressure smoothing stabilization that I had on because I'm just doing a sketch right now. But yeah, you guys can't see it, but I have like some reference pictures of Astarion up that I'm looking at. But the first thing I want to do is just kind of get the basic shape. So we're going to have a hand and a wrist situation with the very forefront here. Yeah, a little chunky. Wrist action here. And that's what he is gonna be nomming on. And then we need to do like one little hand here, and we'll do like one little hand here. Kind of just grabbing that arm. And then we want the face is gonna be pretty much this entire emote. Because he's gonna be biting on it. So, and then we're gonna do a biting situation with the fangs. And then maybe we'll have some blood going around here, because why not? Right, something like that. Big cute eyes in the middle here. Maybe we'll do like the little angry vampy middle forehead situation, something like that. And then our boy's beautiful hair. Gonna have the swish. And his pointy ears. Those little curly cues over here. I know right now it looks like garbage, but I promise in a little bit it'll look a lot better. My initial sketches are always kind of very crude. Let's see. Yeah, we have the swishy hair kind of goes all the way down on that side because it's a this way motion. And then, actually maybe we'll poke in another ear. A little spiky ear with some hair coming down in front of it. I'm gonna have to bring down this other ear for sure. Because we want that to go across. Yeah, that's better. Curly curls. Okay, so that's like our very crude layout of what I'm thinking we're doing here. I kind of want to fit in some lettering at the bottom, maybe. I don't know. This is optional. I may want to try and like fit in nom. We'll see. We'll see if it'll read when it's like, tiny. Because as always, these things are going to be so small, so that might not read. I don't know. I'll draw it If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And as with my other emotes, I'm going to draw this in a way that I can animate it afterwards. So I'm going to be using a lot of different layers, more than if I was going to be just doing a static drawing. But yeah, so that's our starting point. Now I'm going to do a second sketch that's going to be a little bit better. I'm going to put on some of our pressure and smoothing, mostly stabilization, a little bit of the other stuff, but mostly stabilization. And now I'm just going to get into drawing, and I'm going to start with things that are technically in the background and work our way to everything that is in the foreground. So the farthest back thing in this picture is going to be his actual face shape. So that's, you know, everything that the hair kind of sits on front of. But for this sketch, we're just kind of gonna outline his hair first. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna just make sure I have, actually I'm gonna use a different sketchy brush for this. Let's actually, yeah, why not use the pastel? How big's that? I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. So I'm just kind of identifying some of his hair swishes to pull out. So I have more of an exact idea where I want. I still probably won't follow this exactly, but it gives me a better idea of where we're going with it. It's just like a very heavy wave to this side. Bunch of little strands coming off here. And then I'm gonna make sure I get this ear. His little pointy vampy ear. But we're gonna have a piece of hair kind of curl down in front of it. That looks cute. And then to this side, he's got his like widow's peak going up here. Why do most vampires are always drawn with like a widow's peak for some reason? It's like a vampire signature hairline. Okay. Actually, I want this little curve to be a little bit more pronounced. Yeah, like that. And then we got like all his little curly cues again on this side. Oh, I just realized that my iPad is not on here for some reason. Sorry about that, everybody. What is going on? Oh no. Hold on one moment. Well, I've been drawing on here. I don't know how long it's been down for you guys. There. This should attach again. It's thinking. It's thinking about attaching again. What's going on? Maybe I need to exit out. I'll try restarting this program. We will. Right now I'm using Reflector. I've only used it like twice. So I wouldn't say it's I'm the most comfortable with it, but it's the only program I found that really worked well for getting my iPad on the stream. Let's try this again. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Oh, there is that, but that's not... Sorry about these technical issues, everybody. Unable to connect RF4 to Janelle's iMac Pro. Why? Why are you unable to connect it, though? Oh, now it's working. That was weird. Hold on, I gotta put this code in. Do we have anything? Ah, there it is. All right. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry about that. It is fixed now. Hopefully that does not happen again. All right. Back to drawing our boy. I'm not sure what the last thing you guys saw was, but I've been drawing little curly cues over by his other ear. Now I am drawing this little vampy ear. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the other one. Maybe I should make it smaller. Sometimes when I put my hand on Procreate, it just did it like 4 times, it kind of goes a little haywire. Is that a better size ear, we think? Let's compare it with the other one. Yeah, I think those look more matching now than I had them originally. Okay, now we gotta get more of his little curly Q hairs in here. Lots of them come down and go in front of his ear, but we're just going to do 2 because otherwise it'll be a little too cluttered for an emote. And then he has lots of his hair kind of curling back up. I think all this is going to kind of be his hair, starting at this point and going up. But we'll put some of these in just so we have like that directionality for it, right? There and there. I think that's looking cute. And alright, next let's get these little hands drawn. I'm kind of just gonna do 4 little beans. I wouldn't say I invented this like emote design by any means. You know, there are a lot of emotes like this. I assume there are also probably some very similar to this that already exist for Astarion because he's a vampire. This is just kind of my riff on it, and hopefully, you know, not too many animated ones out there. Okay, make these little beans. And maybe on this hand we'll do a little guy. I don't know. We'll decide later if I want to keep that or not. And then we got to get this arm in. Where did I have it going like this? That's looking good. It's a little too sharp for me. Make this more rounded. Alright, that's looking good. Next we're going to do his little mouth. nice and big. Because once again, this is going to be very, emotes are shrunk down to that size, and we want to make sure the fangs are visible. Not like huge, but enough that you notice them. And then I want to do his little... Oop. Sometimes it just does that. This little angry situation here. Yeah, that's cute. My boy's got some nice eyebrows. Not even like that. He has some good thick eyebrows. So yeah. There we go. Make this one a little bit more down. That's looking cute. And then last, we're gonna do some eyes. Do some like pretty, not narrow, but some angular eyes here. A little bit more than like my usual super rounded ones. I'm only going to sketch one eye because I very rarely draw both eyes. I normally draw one eye and then I copy it and flip it because I'm lazy. Also, it's almost impossible to draw them the exact same. There's just no point. And then what do we got? He has like super red eyes, super dark red eyes. I think it'd be cool if we do like a light color and like a circle here. We'll do like a red and a dark red on the top and bottom, and then maybe like an orange, like a glowy orange or a yellow in the center. And then we want to do a bunch of highlights because why wouldn't we? Yes. That looks cute, I think. And I kind of want to give him like a big cat eye to the side. And give him two little ones on the bottom. Yes, I think that looks adorable. Very happy with how that looks. Okay. And then I'm gonna freehand the blood and stuff and the nom nom later on. That's good enough, I think, for me to start doing a sketch. So I normally will leave the sketch layers above everything else that I'm doing. And then I can always turn some of these off if I need more exact lines or I want less exact lines. Now this is where we start from the back and move our way forward. And we're going with his face, just like the background for the face. I'm going to switch brushes to my inking brush, which is the Studio Pen. And first I'm just going to do like a solid color situation. Do I want the ears to move when he's biting? No, I think I want the ears to be attached to the face. So when I am drawing this, I'm going to include the ears in my overall face shape. I don't need to be too exact with this because the hair is going to be going over it. But this, go down, once again, I don't need to be very exact with this part because this is going to be kind of covered anyways. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but I promise it's going to be fine. Let me just fill that in. You know what? That is way too dark for Astarion. He is pretty dang pale. So, yeah, that's better. All right. Next, I'm going to do the outlined areas for that, which actually that color that I just got rid of will be kind of perfect for, I think. So now we make a new layer, and we're going to go up. Actually, no, I want a darker color than that. We'll use... His highlights are more blue almost. I guess because he's dead, right? Yeah, I am gonna do the blue. I think that has like a dead boy glow, so I'm just gonna check how this line is looking, which is a little thin, so we want to bump this up a little bit. Gonna go back over that. Oop, too zoomed in. Start off thin, get thicker as we go down. I know it's kind of hard to see simply because I'm using a blue, but I will periodically go... Oh, actually, where am I at stabilization-wise? Okay, actually I want to move some of these up, especially because I'm doing lining. Alright. Trying this again. Blah. And these are things that just make it look a lot cleaner. It's hard to get completely straight lines, but this stuff definitely helps. You can see how smooth that is. I mean, yeah. Next. So I don't really need lines around here because the hair is gonna cover that. I really only need the lines, you know, where the ears are, which... So yeah, you can just see we got this kind of situation going. I'll have this go all the way down here though. Oh, and this is not actually covering the whole outside, so we gotta make sure that's clean. And then over here, I will just do a little line there. Oh, thank you so much for this subscription. Hey, 30th. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I just realized I am drawing on that layer. That is a problem. Well, we'll delete this and then just fill it back in. It's fine. Eventually I do merge the line layers down with the solids anyways. It's just normally I do it when I'm more secure in what I'm doing, but it's okay. It's fine. So, next, we are going to do his hair. We're going to do his hair next, which is probably going to be the most detail-involved part of this whole process. What am I drawing? I'm drawing Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. He is a very cute vampire. Actually, I can show you. I'll show you my reference picture. This is... Ooh, can I move this? Yeah. So this is the reference picture that I'm using. I just have it on a different monitor so you guys can't see it, but... and I'm doing like a cute bitey emote with him. It's gonna be doing like a little bit of a nom nom on somebody's wrist. But yeah. And then hopefully eventually I will animate it and put it up in my emotes for my subscribers. I mean, look. Everyone is predisposed to like him though. I know you're super into vampires, but Astarion's like the best character in Baldur's Gate 3. It's very good. It's a very good character. But yeah. Alright, so next it's time to do my Silver Fox's hair. So we're gonna go back over to the blues because it does have like a little bit of a metallic-y blue shine to it. And eventually I'll put a bunch of highlights in it, but this is the color. Actually, it's a really similar color to what I used to do his outlines. Is it too close of a color to what I used to do his outlines? Yeah, that is pretty dang close. I mean, there's not really anything I can do about it. That is the color of his hair. We're just gonna have to highlight and shadow it a lot. That's okay though. Alright, so right now I'm just gonna do the shape, which means I'm going to draw in detail like the bangs, but the rest of it we're just gonna let go because we're not outlining yet. So, somehow this got erased. Weird. Well, I know that we have this shape here. I know that we have this shape here. I don't need to worry about going over anything because, like I said, this is kind of like a solid layer. Didn't think about the fact that I do need to outline around the ears. I may have to redo the face outlines, but it's okay. Go ahead and draw this shape and this one. Got like a line here. That kind of covers the end point over there. And then we gotta go ahead and do this bang. Once again, I'm not like worrying about being too clean right now because this is just the big blob of color that's gonna go under the lining. So we just need to get this massive shape in so that I can fill it in with color. Oh, that just accidentally deleted on me. There are a bunch of things in Procreate that I do really need to learn, like command-wise, because I feel like I'm always accidentally erasing stuff. Alright, let's check out what we look like. It does seem pretty contained, so I think I can do that, which I can. Let me fill in. Oh! That wasn't contained. So we need to do that, fill this in, fill that in, and double check with my sketch. So I want the ear showing through there, which means I need to delete this little portion of it. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, that's better. We'll cut out little section of ear. The eraser does funny things when it has the blending on, or the smoothing on. I just bought this game, but I haven't played it. It's such a good game. It's my favorite game ever. But I mean, you also play D&D, so it's great. It's amazing. It's a fantastic game. But yeah, highly recommend it. I'm actually going to be playing it on stream tomorrow. I play it on most Fridays. But if you haven't played it yet, actually don't watch, because I'm pretty far into the end game. There's 3 acts in the game, and I'm in act 3. So, but you could go back and watch the other videos if you wanted. But yeah. Oh, I just realized we missed this little nugget there. Okay, so now that we have that done, now we're gonna go in and do our lining, which for this guy's hair, we're gonna do like a very dark, yes, that's what I want. Once again, very similar to my sketch color, which is a total accident. Normally this isn't the case. With every other character I've drawn, the colors have been more red or purple, so it's actually kind of funny that with him, not the case. Oh, actually, I need to follow the shape more. No, I can see through it. It's okay. Or actually, you know what? I will mess with the opacity instead. That will make this easier, I think. Yes, that is what I wanted. Okay. So now I can still see where the sketch is, but it's not overpowering the drawing. And I can follow the shape rather than the sketch. Oh, drawing on the wrong layer. Watching me use Procreate is just 50% me messing up, like very simple things. But yeah, I do love me some Baldur's Gate. I'm drawing these emotes because on Threads I had put up a vote about what people wanted me to draw as emotes, and this won by a huge margin. Hilariously enough, I had put up, I think it was Baldur's Gate 3. I had also offered to do The Locked Tomb, mainly because I was in the middle of reading the books. I just finished them 2 days ago. And then the other options were dragons, or as like a wild card, I put up platypuses, and that's what came in second, which I thought was really funny. Because that's my favorite animal, but I wasn't expecting anybody else to want emotes of platypuses except for me. And I was surprised. Apparently a lot of people want emotes of platypuses. Democracy in action, yes. I do like asking people on the internet what I should draw. One, because I assume then people want to actually watch. And 2, because I am super indecisive. So, really helps me out when somebody tells me what to do. And I'm just going around doing these lines. I'm not like super trying to be exact with it, because I don't need to, but I want those to look like they connect. And then go in for this big swoosh. Big swoosh. And then this front piece. separate it out fully, but do like, yeah, a little curve there. And then kind of like that. Come back down here. Hey. You too? Oh, with the indecisiveness? Yeah, I mean, what sign are you? Because I'm a Libra. I think that's like one of our defining traits is indecisiveness. There's something really relaxing about drawing emotes. I also do more realistic things, like I do oil paintings and stuff like that, but I almost care too much about it that it becomes stressful when I'm like trying to do something that's realistic. And I only very recently started drawing, you know, these really cutesy emotes, but it's just so relaxing because it's not that it's easier, but like the strokes I'm doing are all more curved, and something is like cathartic about that. Oh, you're a Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon. What does that... I've seen people list out that all like these different like rising sun and moon and then accent stuff. I don't know what any of that means. Which is the one that represents the month you were born? Is that sun? Is that your sun sign? Probably. I assume sun probably is the most important one. I don't know much about astrology. Alright. I think that is it for our hair. Actually, you know what? I feel like I need to give him a couple more of these curly cues. Down here. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah. Balance-wise, that looks a lot better. So we'll go down to these. I'm so tempted to just look up your chart midstream. Do it! I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Because I have no idea what I am. Do you just need my birthday? Do you need anything else? I can give you my birthday. The sun is the center one most of the time. Most of the time? When is it not the center? Okay, I'll email it. I will email you. That's fun. Alright, the hair is looking fabulous. I won't do highlights and things until we're farther along. I am just realizing though that the color I have for his skin outline is not nearly dark enough for what we need. I will actually probably redo that, and I'm going to do that layer because of the ears. I'm going to do it actually above. I don't normally do this, but I'm doing that above this one. So let's go back to like more of this color, or I could do, I was playing around with that one before. Maybe we'll is that looking like a dead boy? We'll try this. We'll see how this works. Don't do that. See, this actually isn't working. Okay. I'm okay with that. This is a little confusing to line because some parts of this ear go over and some don't. What I probably should have done was made some of the more wispy pieces of hair on a different layer, but I'm too far into this now to do that because I'm lazy. just smoothing out this line. It's kind of bothering me. Alright. And then I'm actually gonna do some of the lines back on this layer. Ah, stop shaking. Yeah. That looks okay. It's gonna go back to over here. It's a little clunky, but it's fine. It'll do. Gonna go back to this layer for a second, just to clean it up a little. Gotta run my Uber, but I'm gonna go. Yay, thanks. Good luck Ubering. There, I'm just like smoothing out some of these lines. There. Okay, that is looking good. I feel like his hair is like the most important part. That's what he's known the best for. So if you think about it, a lot of vampires have like dark hair. And he has super light hair, which is a little bit different than your usual classic trope, like a Strahd or a Dracula. Okay. Looking good. Next, we are gonna do his cute little face. So, first I'm gonna do the eyebrows, and then I will do the eyes. We're going to use the same colors that we used for the hair for the eyebrows. I'll probably end up shading them a little bit darker than I will with the rest of the hair, because in his character picture, his eyebrows are like weirdly too dark. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I will kind of do that. Not exactly. Okay. So I got the eyebrows. And you know, I'm just gonna do this on one layer. I don't need to worry about lining these on a different layer, I don't think. Actually, you know what? I lied, because for shading, I'm gonna want it on a different layer. So to line it. Oop, that was weird. I had a little hiccup. That line. Sometimes it can be a real pain to get lines to look like one thing if I stop in the middle of them, but that's good enough. And then we're going to grab this olive color that I used for the skin. I'll go ahead and give him his little angry, vampy vibe. Cute. Now I'm gonna do the eyes on a separate layer, right? Yes, eyes on a separate layer. And we are gonna do these in like a dark, almost black, but on the red spectrum. So like right there. because his eyes are very red. And his hair and skin have blue undertones. So using a red-black is gonna make them really pop on this background. Oh, okay. Please calm down, Procreate. You also may have noticed that normally when I'm drawing, I'll do like the color blocking first and then the lining, but with eyes, I don't work like that at all. I always do like the darkest outlining section first, and then I work on the underneath color portion. I don't know why. That's just what I do. It's my process. I don't have a great reason for it. I just prefer doing it that way. Okay. And then do I want to do black around the outsides of that? Nah. We're gonna go straight to a dark red. I do need to do this in a bunch of different layers though. You'll see why later. So I'm gonna start with like a dark red. This feels good. That feels like a good red. Okay. I'm gonna just do this whole thing in that color. Alright, fill that in. Step 1. Next, we're gonna get a lighter red. That's like a very, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, and we're gonna do that on the bottom half. I use like a different method for eyes almost every single time I draw. I hardly ever put like the same kind of eye on multiple characters. I don't know why. I like just coming up with new things to do, I guess. And then I want to do, yeah, something kind of electric. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna try using one of these light brushes to do this. This might be a bad experiment, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, is this like center circle? Oh, that looks so freaking cool. Yes. Do I want this to be thicker? I think I want that to be thicker. Also more like straight. I don't know that I love the angle. Well, I can always tilt the eye if I really want, actually. But we will first thicken this a little bit, and then I will do this a little bit more fully upright. I want to make sure I do that. Now let's see how it looks. Oh, weird thing in it. I'm gonna actually do this without that layer. Try this again. Okay. I'm having like a hard time. Now in Procreate, if I do this and then kind of like hold down for a little bit too long, it does kind of fix it, yeah. For me, it makes a better shape. That's looking so freaking cool. I wonder if I want to mess with the opacity on that though. Let's just check out some other blending options. Okay, no, none of these work. What is happening? Soft or vivid. Vivid's kind of cool. favorite so far was Vivid. Because it's so red and angry. I kind of love that. How does it read when it's little? Fiery as heck. Yes, we love this. Okay, that is definitely what we're doing for the eye. And now I need to do all my highlights, which are just going to be white. Which I don't know how that's going to look now that I used the illuminated brush, but it's okay. Go back to where I can read. Go back to inking. Okay, and then we'll go put in these little guys. It's a little thick for my taste. All right. Yep. That's good. Normally I put a white behind all this too, but his skin is so pale, I don't know that I'm going to. Alright. The eye looks so good, I think. Yeah, that looks cute. You know what? Instead of doing like a white behind everything, I'm gonna kind of give him like a bloodshot eye. Very subtly. Like, kind of pinky. And we'll see how that looks. I just really want these eyes to super stand out. Because he has really nice eyes. So I kind of just, nope, gosh. For this, I'm kind of just gonna connect here to here. And don't need to really worry about this too much, but then there to there. And then I just, it's gonna be behind it, but kind of just make sure that's all connected. And then pull it in. Oh, yeah. Yes. That looks great. Okay, cool. That is what I wanted. I do love that. Okay. Eye is done. And now that I am happy with the eye, I will flatten everything. So we merge down, merge down, merge down, merge down, and then merge down. Oh, something went wrong. Interesting. Well, maybe I need to... Nope, that's not what I want to do. How do I merge this down without messing that up? Because if I do this... Oh, nope, that worked. Okay. Okay, now we're good. That was a weird order of operations I had to do. Oh well. Because I guess it took the blend mode of that and was applying it to the full image if I just went straight down. So if you're doing that at home, you need to kind of play around with it, I guess. Alright, now we're going to copy all, duplicate, and then I'm going to flip. This is why I was saying there was a 0% chance I was going to draw both eyes, because why would I? When I could just do this. I actually need to even tilt that a little bit more. That's looking good. Cute, cute, cute. Alright. Next, let's do the adorable little mouth. I want to go back to this olive color. Get bigger. And just a cute nose, yeah. And we're going to do the fangs. But I want to do the fangs in under the little mouth. Alright, and then underneath that, we're gonna have our solid white layer. Make these real pearly, these pearly fangs. And we'll fill those in. Eventually do some shading and highlights on those as well. I'm also going to have to, because the arm needs to like tuck under this like little bitey mouth, I'm actually going to need to do another layer that you won't necessarily be able to notice that I'm drawing right now, but you will notice it when I go to draw this arm in a little bit. So just gonna follow this line. I know you can't see anything right now. I promise you I am doing something though. If I were to make this invisible, yeah, you can see this little nom nom mouth now. But we will turn that back on. And then the arm is gonna have to go here. We can actually, oh no, I don't want to do that yet because I am going to want to do shading. Alright, for this arm, it is a living arm. So we're going to go to normal warm tones for skin. That looks good. I'm going to draw in this arm. Not super trying to be too precise with this. That is good enough. Hey, perfect. And then now I'm going to line it. Use a darker color in that same shade. Oh, dipped too low there. To be fair, I don't need to worry about connecting these. Actually, that's not true, because if I'm going to do an animation on it, I do need to be worried about connecting them, because I will do one where his mouth isn't on him, right? So actually this line does need to be one solid follow through here. Yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker because it's a different person. Yeah, that feels better, I think. What do you think? How's that looking? Does that look right? Or is that too thick? I think when it's little, yeah, it's gonna read better with the thicker line. Okay. Beep, beep. And then I want to okay, that's looking good. I'm gonna draw the blood in later. Oh, hey! Thanks for stopping by. How you guys doing? Are you guys streaming tonight? I was looking at, what are they called? The proxies earlier that we were talking about. I really want to make a, Lisa Frank whole proxy Magic the Gathering set very badly. Okay, cool. Tomorrow afternoon. Nice. I'm just drawing Astarion. Cute little vampy boy nomming on somebody's arm. Alright, next I'm going to do his little hands. So up here, 2 more layers, 1 layer for the color. What? Let me pick a color. There it is. I don't know why that doesn't work sometimes. Nope. And now it's not letting me zoom. Goodness gracious, Procreate. Oh, I do not need it to be that thick. There we go. I'm pulling lands for 2 elf decks, and then helping Katie finish her Doctor Who Lesbians deck. Nice. Oh no! There we go, got the little beans. I'm gonna connect these. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. Because I don't feel like doing individual ones right now. Hey, that's looking good. Okay, next we're going to line that. Get my dead liner color. There it is. Up, up, up. Now we're going to make these all individual. Why did I start at that end? That is not the end I should start at. You always want to start at the bottom layer, not the top layer. That way your line work covers those ends and it looks clean. I know that there's some overlap. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to clean this up a little bit. Just kind of make these thicker. Oof, that one's gonna be even thicker. It's okay, it kind of looks like a shadow if I do it that way. I have no excuse for how it's gonna look on the top, but it's fine. I'll probably highlight around it. I want this to connect better. There we go. Okay. One hand, done. Next hand. The Victorian dinosaur lady and her maid turned wife. Oh! Okay, I do know who those characters are. It's been a while since I watched Doctor Who. I kind of stopped watching at Capaldi, which I know some people really liked him. He's just very angry. He's a very angry old man. Which, you know, wasn't my thing. I understand it was for some people. I did hear the female doctor was really good. I should watch that. Lady Doctor's great. Yeah, that is what I've heard. Is the overall consensus I have been told. Alright, looking cute. I was gonna draw like his actual hand, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna put text there instead. We can look at it without the background. See how it's doing. Which, honestly, I think cute. I'm going to do some lettering now. That is just gonna say NOM, and we're going to try and get the same colors that are in his eyes for that. On a different layer. Yes? Okay, great. Nope. Stop. Procreate. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it does that when I put like the side of my hand on it. It's very frustrating. Please focus on where the pen is. I don't need it to be thicker. I kind of like do like bubble letters. That reads as an N, right? It's really small. Does it read as an N? Kind of. Good enough. And then we'll do like a big O. Actually, do I want to put that like under? Maybe I'm gonna do these on different layers. Because then I can put it under the hand. Maybe even under the arm. Do I want it under the arm? Yeah, I think I do want it under the arm. And then same thing with that M. Use this layer. Bring that down. No, the M has to go on top. That's not gonna work. But we're trying different things. Oh, come on, move layer. Yeah, you go on top with the M. Oh, why is that not? Oh, that's why. Because I'm not drawing it on the right layer. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm going to have it kind of appear here and then go out. Just completely destroying that hand that I drew. That came out cute, but that's okay. Is that going to read as the word nom? Maybe. I can always turn it off if I don't like it later. The Doctor Who decks are some of the most fun Magic I've played. They play all together really fun and interesting. I will have to check them out. Alright, we're going to duplicate these layers, then fill them in. First we're going to do the O. Nope, that didn't work. Why is that not working? Oh, because of over here. Also, I don't know that I want to do it with the yellow. Let's grab the red. The super bright and crazy red. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. I mean, it works well for contrast, though. You gotta give it that. Do the same thing with this one. Well, that's not working. Maybe this does need to go under everything else. No, because I'm just gonna have to be really precise with this, I guess. That, and then we're just going to be very precise with this line. Turn, please. Like the most zoomed in possible for this. Probably gonna end up going back over these letters with a black outline. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to. But there we go. And then at the end, this one's self-contained, right? Yeah, I didn't need to do anything there. Great. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that that's gonna stay, but it's there for now. You can definitely read Nom. I mean, you can read it, so that's something. I am worried it's gonna kind of get muddy when I start putting blood on the wrist, though. But we'll see. Speaking of which, it is time to... I was gonna say it's time to draw the blood, but maybe it's time to do shading. Nah, I changed my mind. We're gonna draw the blood first. And that's gonna go in between the arm layer. But that is gonna be a much darker color. Giving us more like, yeah, it's more like a blood red. And let's see if there's like a fun brush for me to play with. Maybe water? Yes. This is gonna be good. I have a good feeling. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. Love how that looks. Very, very good. Actually, maybe it should go... Because that kind of looks like it should be above everything right now. Nope, don't delete. I want to move you. I want to see what you look like as the top layer. Yeah, that looks cool as the top layer. Let's find more of these. That's a little too big. But it's like weirdly not following. Blah, no, I hate that. Splash? No. Also hate that. Let's just try this sponge one. I mean, it has like blood adjacent. What's this one? Yeah, nothing's gonna be like that drip, and the drip only comes in the in the one. That's okay. That's a wet glaze. Kind of like that the most, probably. Gonna darken that color a little bit. Gonna make this a little bit smaller, and we can kind of bloody this up a little bit. Actually, I am gonna go back and do a layer between the arm for this stuff. Yeah, I think that looks good. Clean it up there a little bit. How's that reading when it's little? Good. I think having that dark red there is actually making the fangs pop more. I know it's hard for you guys to see on the screen, but I have to keep checking it really little, otherwise, you know, it's an emote. I gotta make sure it can read. So that looks good to me for all that. Now we're gonna go around doing shading. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take my break, and when I get back, we're gonna start doing shading and highlights. So, see you guys soon.
To Table Talk is not your typical D&D TTRPG podcast. We are not here to run you through our whole campaign.
We're here to talk about everything else in the space of tabletop roleplay.
I'm your host, Alejandra Wilhelm.
And I'm also your host, Mariah Gresham.
And we're your tabletop roleplay girlies.
You sell dice? I'll take like 10 of them. My budget's set to $50,000, but that is dwindling. Each booth I hit, $200 is a minimum. Bag isn't empty, filled with games, I'm never playing them.
I must be Jenny D, all the brand deals that I'm rolling in. You can call me Dr. Meeple, cause I got many men invested in this hobby. Next con, you know I will attend. VIP access badge, cause I influence me. Go cast wish. You could never ever rock a con like this. Grit like me. Go cast wish. You could never ever 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 rock a con like this.
Dear Rainier, greetings. I trust this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Word has reached my keen ears that you are in pursuit of a most intriguing endeavor, venturing into the perilous realms of the Nine Hells. Well, my dear friend, fate has a curious way of bringing like-minded individuals together, for I find myself harboring a new, similar ambition. You see, I have come into possession of a most extraordinary journal, a tome brimming with insights and secrets, concentrating on the Nine Hells, gifted to me by the legendary spell spinner himself, Morden Kanan. After a bit of persuading from dear Elminster, however, as the saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1. And in this case, 2 ruggedly handsome rogues are infinitely better than a solitary researcher. Now, the proposition I lay before you is simple yet profound. Would you be inclined to join forces with me on this daring expedition? I believe that our combined knowledge, skills, and maybe a band of intrepid adventurers could make this journey not only possible, but perhaps even successful. The contents of the journal are as tantalizing as a freshly brewed potion, but I must confess that navigating the treacherous landscapes of the Nine Hells requires more than scholarly acumen. It demands bravery, resourcefulness, and a fellowship forged in the crucible of adversity. Picture it, Rainier. An alliance between 2 indomitable spirits, backed by a cadre of brave souls drawn to the allure of the unknown. Together we shall unravel the mysteries of the Nine Hells and emerge victorious, our names etched in tomes of history and sold under my name, of course. I eagerly await your response, and should you agree to embark on this extraordinary journey with me, let us meet at a place of your choosing to discuss the finer details. Yours in anticipation, Volothamp Gadam.
My dearest Volo, long has it been since I've had the pleasure of your letters. A mistake I prayed we would not make again. My past has been weighing on me, and a trip to the hills is a wink from the gods if I ever saw one. Of course, I'll agree to nothing I don't hear proposed with your own tongue, Volo. Traversing a landscape of contracts and legal pitfalls with a man so eager to sign his name on anything that's offered. That sounds like a crackerjack riot to me. I've recently partnered with 2 agents that shadow me in my adventures. One is a paladin with a capital D, likes to spit in the face of kings but is also stiff for the rulers. The other is much more dangerous, for she has sway with whomever she meets, and I cannot help but swim in the silver pools of her influence. They should be perfectly suited for going to hell. A place of my choosing. If left to my druthers, I shall always be of a mind to suggest our old haunt. Meet me in the dark vault of Waterdeep, seated in our corner of the Skewered Dragon. Drinks are on you, Renee.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Janelle, or BossJellybean, and I am drawing Astarion today from Baldur's Gate 3. Drawing a little emote of our favorite vampy boy, nomming on somebody's arm. I drew all this in the first half of the stream, and now I'm getting ready to do the highlights and the shadows and that sort of stuff, and bring it to life, so to speak, make it a little bit more dynamic. So first thing we're going to do, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to add 2 layers after our little face layer. And I'm going to pick what I want to do for the shadows, which I'm probably going to pick like a bluish color, like a pale blue. Yeah, I think that's probably good. And we're going to bump this up. Oh, no. We want to go to our inking brush. We're going to bump that pretty high up. How's that looking? Yeah, it's pretty big. And that's what we're going to use for shading. I actually think I want him to be kind of underlit. So I'm going to do the shading a little bit backwards from what I would usually do. For instance, over here on the ears, we're going to do it on top. And same thing on this side. We're going to do our shading on the top, and that did cover that, which I was not trying to do why did that happen? Oh, because it is on that layer. Well, that's a problem. I need to be a little bit more exact with what I'm doing then. That's okay. Look, I mess up sometimes, and when I do, I'm way too lazy to go back and do it the right way. So, just need to be a little bit more careful. I mean, at the end of the day, these things are emotes, and they're going to be so small anyways. So, like, little details, you're not going to notice. These guys get so small. Alright, next, let's do maybe behind the eyebrows. What are you thinking? Thinking that looks cute? Behind the eyebrow shadow. And same thing on this one. Behind the eyebrow shadow. Taper it at the end here. Great. Put some shadow over here underneath this hairline. Honestly, this whole thing can get filled in. And then bring it around here. Normally I would probably follow that whole curve, but I actually think a highlight's probably going to go there. We'll kind of do something like that. I think that looks good for there. Also, we can do these guys, which I'm trying to think. Underneath would be highlighted, so more like up here. And then the corners here. Doing under highlighting is so backwards from what I usually do. Okay. That is not big enough. You can hardly see that, but how's that looking? Is that too mean? I think it's okay. I do think these shadows need to be kind of bigger though. Really overemphasize that area. Taper it over here. Yeah, that's looking better, I think. Okay. Next, I am going to let's shadow the hair. Oh, or do I want to do my highlight? You know what? I'm gonna do some highlights. No, I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. I know, I'm very indecisive, everybody. For his shadow and his hair, we're going to go back to like this color. Go even darker? No, slightly lighter actually. Yeah, that looks good. And once again, we're shading kind of backwards here. And just going around doing the opposite. What would I usually do? think. I'll take that down into there. And also behind the upper pointy parts of this ear. That is covering too much of that ear. Gotta be very careful here, I guess. Oh, not what I wanted. Alright. That's looking cute. Next. We are going to... You know, I don't like how the blue looks on his little Dracula. Yeah, I'm taking this off. I don't like how that looks. Not fully though. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so I have more control over it. Yeah, I like that better without the shading there. Okay, make it small. Still looking good. Still looking good. Next, we will do his little hand beans. And back to that blue color. And once again, shading on the top of this. Same here with these guys. Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, I'm happy with that shading. Next, we will do some shading on this arm. Just gonna get more of a orangey, burnt umber shading color. Actually do like a full squiggle motion on that, I think. Oh, it did not be as... There we go. Oh no! Why? Try this again. There. Yikes. Just this last part that's... Okay. And then I don't need to follow this too much. Just kind of... This. I should look at it without the M, because I don't know that I'm keeping the M. I am undecided on the M. We're undecided on the M. Why is that not working though? Where is it not fully? Get it here. Ah, there. Still not working? Why? Oh, because I drew it. Oops. This is what I'm saying. Half the time I'm completely messing up what I'm doing. That should have been on a completely different layer. Get rid of that M again so I can see what I'm doing. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Okay. Do I want it going through like that? No, I don't. I want it to kind of go halfway through this thumb. Like that, and then we'll actually do this. Over here. Fill that in. That's not right. Because I have to define the bottom of it. Now we fill it in. There we go. Only took me like 80 tries. Also that is looking way too dark. I want a much lighter color than that. Let's try this. Is this better? Yes. Much better. Okay. Next. What else do I gotta shade? Not really. I mean, there isn't like a lot to him. I could do like a second layer of shade, like a very thin layer of shading kind of over the whole face. I'll put a layer here for that. That's just gonna kind of be like almost a translucent situation. Maybe we'll get it in like a purple. No, more like a blue. I kind of want to do like full on that, and then we're gonna mess with some of these. Yeah, like that's not a terrible idea. I like the darken one the most so far. That's lighting it. Yeah, we're gonna go darken. We're even gonna make it a little bit less than that. And then I'm actually, do I want to Gaussian blur that out a little bit? Let's try it. Gaussian blur. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that looks good. Actually with the Gaussian blur, I might want it to be a little bit stronger so you can tell. Oh, what just happened? Under layer opacity. Yeah, okay. I like it like that. There we go. It's looking so good. Next, we're gonna do highlights. Put that back in. Let's do highlights on this skin first. I think we're gonna kind of do like a red. What's this? Is this anything? Okay, I think I had made this layer to be my highlight layer, which is fine. And I want a red color for that pinky. Red. I'll do red. Yeah, this looks, and then I'm gonna do this with airbrush, and we're going to turn off all the pressure smoothing. Yeah, okay. And remember, we are doing this kind of as an underlighting situation. That looks so ridiculous because of the mouth. I think I have to do this on the mouth layer. Or above the mouth layer at least. Yeah, we'll put this here. but I gotta go here and select that. Weird that that is not covering that, but whatever. I don't think it's gonna super matter too much. What do you think? How's that reading? That's reading super cute. Okay. Alright. And then... Though, I guess that makes him look too alive, doesn't it? Maybe I need to do like an ice blue. What happens if I do an ice blue instead? Yeah, that makes him look more dead for sure. I think I do kind of want to stick with that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to the hair. I'll highlight the hair. Make a little thing between here. Once again, we're going to select this big layer. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Just select the big layer. I guess I could do that. And then I'm gonna go here, do the highlights. And we're highlighting from the bottom. Strangest process in the world for hair. But here we are. I don't like this effect that it's having over here. Okay, need to mess with this a little bit with the selection. Yeah, like, see this? It's not fully getting everything. So I'm actually going to freehand and get some of these areas that it's not getting the full situation. Or actually, no, I have a better idea. Go back to automatic. I think there's a way to feather. Yes. Feather. Good. That's what I want. Where'd that layer go? Oh, here it is. And we're back. We're highlighting, and we're highlighting, and we're highlighting these areas. Cute. I think that's looking adorable. Alright. Yes. Good. Now I want to actually select the line layer to highlight the lines. Because that kind of just ends up giving it like a really cool effect. I don't think I'll want to highlight the other ones. Alright. And once again, I'm going to feather it a little bit. And just a tiny bit. Alright. Actually, I'm going to bump past the up. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking cool. Awesome. Okay, I love the way that looks. I want to do a similar thing to the eyebrows. Feather that a little bit. Cool. I want to do the inside of the eyebrows. We're going to feather that a little bit, like so. Turn down the opacity slightly. Great. Oh my gosh, that looks really dynamic. He looks super underlit. Oh, I love how that looks. Okay. I also kind of want to hit it with a little bit of white, but like a solid layer. So we're gonna make a layer here. I'm just gonna go in with like straight up white with more of a lining brush. And yeah, we're gonna just add to how intense this looks. This is gonna really make it pop. Oh, you know what? That's because is under this layer. I kind of want this to be on top of this layer. Alright. Oh. What just... No, go back. Okay. Well, I don't want it to be on top of that. Have to just you know what, maybe I'll do that again, but then maybe I use a eraser on it. That might be the easiest way to do this. Yeah, okay, that way I'm getting that highlight that I want. Spin this around a little bit. Go. That was not smooth at all. Do I not have my smoothing on? I don't. That's why this stuff is not coming out smooth. I mean, it's coming out fine, but it could be significantly better. Yeah, like that. Go back over this and make this smoother. Look how much cleaner that looks. I'm gonna do that for these two. That's looking so good. love him so much. This is coming out great. Oh, there's a dot here. Is that from this layer? It is. Yeah, I'm super happy with how that looks. Let's go ahead and next I want to highlight here. I'm gonna go back to our this color and back to our airbrush and back to nose pressure stabilization to do these guys. But first I gotta select those layers. That's important. I should have erased that a little bit. It's a little much. That was like too straight across. That is not what I wanted. Oh, I highlighted on that layer, which is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, okay. That's better. Okay. That's looking super, super cute. I think we're pretty much done with Astarion. I really like how he turned out. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the lettering on him or not. Let's check it out without the lettering and see how it looks. 'Cause I'm unsure. Unsure if I want the lettering. What do you think? Does it look better? Does it look better without the lettering? I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? Better or worse? I guess I could try and draw his like little outfit under it. I don't know. It wouldn't be that hard to like just draw it real quick. I also may just go into Adobe Illustrator and do the nom and then bring that in here later. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna animate him probably tomorrow. We'll see. I want to get him like chomping down on it. But yeah, successful stream. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, playing some Baldur's Gate. I finally made it to the city of Baldur's Gate, so that's gonna be great. I'm excited to see what's happening. I know Astarion has a pretty big plot line there, so hopefully that works out. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.